What? Wait, hang on a second. I got to send this text. What? I wasn't really listening. Wait, stop. Wait, just a sec. Oh my God, you got to see this. You're not going to believe it. What? Just kidding. Hi, I'm Coach Rena Hedeman, and today I want to tell you about an amazing woman I just met and what she taught me in one powerful moment. Some of you may have heard of her. She's a rising star. She was just featured on Oprah's network and has written 3 books. Gabrielle Bernstein. Last week, I had the good fortune of attending the New York launch of her latest book, May Cause Miracles. Now, I gotta be honest, although she's been on Oprah and I've heard of her, I had never read any of her books and I didn't really have an opinion. Well, I am now a huge fan. Not only was Gabby Bernstein's talk engaging and straight from the heart, but she was so real, so present. When members of the audience asked questions afterwards, she looked them straight in the eye and smiled and really listened. It was as though she was speaking to each person alone in her living room. Since I used to be in public relations, I've been to hundreds of celebrity events and book signings over the past 30 years, and I've had the good fortune of meeting countless authors and thought leaders in person. And it's interesting, no matter how personal and genuine their public message may be, sometimes when you meet them in person, a veil goes up between them and you. They instantly put up a wall, a barrier, when they meet you face to face. And you sometimes feel kind of invisible. I mean, that's okay, I get it. I certainly don't take it personally. But when I met Gabby Bernstein in person after her talk, it was totally different. She acted as if no one else was in the room. She looked me straight in the eye and smiled warmly as we chatted for a few seconds. She was 100% present, and I could feel it completely. For that moment, I felt like a queen. I felt heard, valued, and validated. And it reminded me of the power of presence, of undivided attention. That was Gabby's personal gift to me. In all the events I've been to, only one other person has ever matched Gabby's presence, Louise Hay, the grande dame of personal development. If you haven't read her books, I highly recommend them. When I met Louise in Boston a few years ago, she took both my hands in hers, looked straight into my eyes, and said, "You are a gift to and from the universe. Everything will unfold for you in perfect time as soon as you allow it." Wow. In that moment, the world stopped for me. In that moment, Louise Hay was the epitome of compassion and love. She gave me the gift of her presence with laser intensity, even if just for a few seconds, and I felt transformed. When we stop whatever we're doing or thinking and focus with laser intensity on the person we're listening to or speaking with, we're saying, "You're very important to me. I value you and what you're saying. You matter." Validating someone like that is perhaps the greatest gift you can possibly give them, whether it's your spouse, your child, your parent, or just a complete stranger. When Gabby and Louise locked eyes with me as they spoke, those few seconds not only elevated me on the inside, but they elevated my image and opinion of them. In my mind, those two women now stand out far above the crowd. I think more highly of them than many of the others I've met because of their personal presence, their ability to show that they care, even just for a moment. So although you and I aren't celebrities whom people are lining up to see and talk to, let's remember the power of personal presence. When we meet someone, let's remember to make them feel as if they're the only one in that room for that moment. As Maya Angelou once said, "I've learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel." So here's my challenge to you. When you're in a conversation with your child, a friend, your partner, or a complete stranger, look them in the eye with unwavering focus and attention. Truly listen to what they're saying. Don't think about what you're going to say next and ignore your smartphone and the distractions around you, just for that moment. You'll not only be giving them the gift of your undivided attention, you'll be communicating a much deeper, more important lesson, one that says, "I'm really here with you and I really care." Thanks so much for watching. If you can relate to what I've just said, I do hope you'll share this video with your friends and comment below. And if you're not already on my email list, please go to renahedeman.com and sign up for free weekly tips and resources on creating the best version of you.